Hey, you made it. Have you ever seen the film Truman Show? Well, this 4chan post that was reposted to Reddit conveniently seems to have found the real life Truman Show, and I thought this was a pretty entertaining read, so I'm going to share it with you guys, read it, and maybe voice a few opinions on what's even going on in this post. So let's get straight into it without further ado. I think I found a fake town last year, like Truman Show fake. Horror story. Maybe this should be on one of the horror channels. Be me, last summer, cross-country road trip hitting on some national parks for out. In central southern Utah, it's getting late like 10 p.m, been driving since 6ish. It's dark as F, no moon, can only see what's lit up by my headlights. We've all been there, right? It's time to just drive off the road and drive into a tree. Decide to find some place to rest for the night at next exit. See a town off in the distance, turn off on only pull off I've seen for over an hour heading towards the town. Alright, it sounds pretty normal so far. Pull off in unmarked and unlit, not on car GPS, no cell service. Just turn around. This is like on the Simpsons movie where they drive past and it's like, coming up on your left, nothing. God, I watched that film too much when I was a kid. I probably watched it like 30 times. Anyway, town is directly ahead though, keep going. Road turns to dirt road and is about 5 miles until it turns to pavement again. Just turn around. Just get out of the car and go. No, don't get out of the car. Lock the doors and just turn around. You don't need to go down this 5-mile dark track. Why would you want to do this anyway? Anyway, let's move on. Right at the town where businesses and houses started showing up. Immediately town strikes me as weird. Nobody's in the streets, no cars are on the streets or in the businesses' parking lots. Okay, big red flag. Maybe it's because it's at night. Just a thought here for you. Jazz music is being pumped through the streets for some reason, not loudly, but loud enough to hear. Bro, if I pulled into a village or a town with jazz music playing and it was a ghost town, I would be doing a U-turn and getting out of there. I wouldn't just be driving through like, yeah, chilling. There's just some quiet, ominous music in the background. Oh, man. This town looked to be about 7 blocks wide from some miles out, has every major fast food chain I've ever heard of, and 7 hotels on the main street. That just sounds dodgy to me, bro. You've gone to a city that's in a town. Still no cell service, still not on car GPS, go get food. KFC was fully illuminated and unlocked, nobody there, same thing with Jack in the Box. McDonald's had a cashier and cook when I go there, both looked annoyed. Take my order, gave me distinctively non-McDonald's nuggets and fries. Leave. What does distinctly non-McDonald's mean? How have you strayed from the McDonald's formula there? Start going to get a bed for the night. Hampton Inn, empty parking lot, third annoyed person informs me they're all booked up. Why would a town in the middle of nowhere be completely booked up with no cars in the parking lot? Maybe Anonymous is onto something here. Maybe Anon has a point. La Quinta, person I'm now convinced was the cook at McDonald's, is behind the check-in counter, also empty parking lot, also fully booked. Maybe this is just a ghost town, or maybe Anon accidentally took some LSD or something and is just having a trip whilst having his trip. Holiday Inn Express, empty parking lot, person that was clearly the F cashier at McDonald's is behind the check-in counter. Surprisingly, they have rooms. Oh, the suspicion arises. Ask him if he's the guy from McDonald's. No, that's my brother. The most guilty thing ever. Yeah, no, it's my twin. Says nothing else. F it, good enough for me. Yeah, you're either going to be murdered in your sleep here, or you're just going to be part of some massive experiment. You're just going to wake up, like, strapped to a bed, being force-fed, like, random shows. You're just going to be strapped to a bed and forced to watch Mr. Beast's entire back catalogue of videos. Get to room, Wi-Fi exists, but nothing loads. Shower, crash, continue. Wake up next day, no breakfast in lobby, no other guests. Maybe they're just a bad hotel. McDonald's guy is still there from checkout. Ask him how to get out of town. Same road you came in on. Well, that's not too unusual, right? Maybe it's maybe it's just a normal town. Head to McDonald's to get something to eat. Town is still playing smooth jazz. Bro, the fact that you didn't leave after hearing the town play jazz, which apparently continued all day and all night, is just an immediate red flag for me. What were you thinking here? Still nobody on the street. Order a drive-through. Drive-through lady is definitely lady from the Hampton Inn. Ordered an F McGriddle and black coffee, and she hands me a microwave English muffin sandwich and what I assume to be some kind of instant coffee. Where have you gone? What even is this place? Place is too F weird to stay and argue. Heading down the only F road in and out of town, maybe 3 miles onto the 5-mile dirt road. Notice big metal wire fence on both sides of the road in the desert. Meet on the road in a big motorized gate that is open. Soon as I pass through, gate starts closing. Yeah, I don't know where you've ended up there. Get back onto road, finally get onto 62. That's not right. Could have sworn I was on 89 when I decided to pull off, and there's mountains in between. What? But if you went back out the same road, how have you ended up on a different part of the road? That's what I want to know. Unless it was because it's dark and you didn't see, or I don't know. Or maybe it was all just a massive, massive dream. Or maybe it's all made up, because a lot of things on the internet aren't what they appear to be originally. Finally get cell service, nothing matches description of town, none of the charges ever show up on my card. Okay, so it's getting weirder. Definitely getting weirder. I've told some people and one suggested it was Richfield, but I know I was south of there, and you know, they would have actually charged me for stuff. He makes a valid point there. Now, I found a thread that continued this over on Instagram. Here we go. It was, Op accidentally drove onto a government training site. Most of the major agencies, FBI, CIA, etc., supposedly maintain small, fake, but fully built and realistic towns for training exercises. The people in town were base staff and they were all pissed off at him because they were all going to have to fill out long and tedious reports about a civilian getting onto the site. Piute Reservoir East Bank military installation is blocked on Google Maps. It's visible from 89. The road south passes through a Google Maps censored security gate right before 62. Oh my god, the story's real? I don't know if the story is real. I don't really know where that is because I'm not from America, so I would have a pretty hard time finding that. I mean, I could look up Piute Reservoir East Bank, but maybe I'll leave you guys to do that. You can report back in the comments. Maybe you can go visit the town. I love how Ob describes something straight out of Stephen King. A bunch of people are like, yeah, it's one of them fake CIA towns, and like it's just one of those things everyone but the Ob knows about. I started telling the story to my military brat husband. He was like, oh, like one of those fake special forces training towns. Okay, are Op and I the only ones out of the loop? Apparently the FBI has a non-secret one of these. I'll be like, there's so much for me from the POV of the staff. Sir, can't I just show him my ID and tell him to leave? No, we can still salvage this. Put on the McDonald's uniform. Imagine just being in the military and all of a sudden some civilian just comes into this fake town and you have to put on a McDonald's outfit and pretend to be a cashier and then go to every single hotel and be like, no, we're fully booked, bro. There's no one in the town. There's no one in the town, but we're fully booked, sorry. This has been one of the weirdest reads for quite a while. I've seen this like about a couple of weeks ago and I've been waiting to make the video on it. This is a pretty wild roller coaster. I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. If you made it this far, please subscribe to the channel. It really helped me keep making these videos for you guys. And with that, I want to thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.